so let's get started. Starting off with the what I would call the introduction. So I've broken Game of Thrones down into introduction, verse and chorus just to make it easier. So the introduction is... So it's just A, D, F, G. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fifth one, you're going to change that F to an F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 of da 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 da, 8 of those in the introduction. So on the first 4 are done with an F natural, and the second 4 are done with an F sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, change, 6, 7, 8. And all I did in the left hand was an A, a D and an A. So I did that on, I played all these 3 together on the first, and then I played it again on the 5th one when it changed to F sharp, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all I did. So the notes are all pretty much hovering around here. So for the verse, so that's sort of the first part. And then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if you don't want, if you can't fit that in with the, you know, it's just not happening. If you can need to try and keep the left hand as 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it fits perfectly in with the music. Just put one of those down. So or just, it's up to you. You can make this as simple or as difficult as possible. I'm just giving you as many options as I can. When you get to the E that you're holding, again, you might not want to do this, but you could just go. So after you've done, and move on. But if you feel like you want to be a little bit more adventurous, when you do that E that you're holding, you could go. But again, this is going to create some left hand dexterity. So it's an E, A, C, D, E, A, C, D, E. And there's 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you move on to the next bit. So with the next bit, it's the same as the first bit, but we've just moved down, and I'm holding a C and a G. If you want to do that little kind of, that little... All it is just... So it should be straight to the F, but hit the G before it. And again, don't put that little, it's called an acciaccatura or a grace note. Don't put the grace note in if it's just not happening. But again, you can do 3 of those per bar as an option. You can do 1 of those per bar, or you can just do 1 all the way through while that chord is held. When you get to the D, do another, which is a D, A, B flat, C. So 1, 2, 3, and there's 4 of those as well. And then we repeat all that verse again. So with the chorus you have a couple of options. The right hand is So a D, a C, a B flat, an A B flat all the way down there, an F, a G, an A. That more or less repeats again. With the left hand, I'm chosen to do an octave B flat just because I feel it needs to be a little bit thicker. When I move to the C, I'm going to move to an F octave in the left hand. Again, you can just use one if you want to. An octave makes it thicker if you can do that, and an octave is the same notes. When I go to the B flat, I'm going to move to a G. When I move to an A, I'm going to move to an octave D. And then when I go to the B flat, I'm just going to do two B flats there. I could do a B flat down the bottom if I wanted to. Move to the F, I'm going to do a D, 2 Gs, and then when I go to an A, I'm going to hit that D, repeat that, then move to an F as I play the C. I'm going to move to a B flat as I hit the D, and then as I hit the A, I'm going to move to a D. Then I'm going to go back to B flat, all B flats. I'm just going to keep the left hand in there because that's sort of how it goes in the film. And then you get to the last little bit. So remember when we did that D, A, B flat, C in the left hand? So of those, and then what you can do is hold a D in the left hand and then move up here and do the same thing. As that harp, or whatever the instrument is at the end. You might notice that I did something a little bit different in the chorus, and that's because I was doing full chords. So I was still doing the octave in the left hand, although I was pulsing it a little. Same as I was when I was doing so it's up to you, or you can go again as little or as much as you want. In the right hand, I'll just go through those chords. So I'm doing a D, a B flat and an F. When I move to an F here, I'm doing a C, an A and an F. Left hand I'm moving to a G, and the right hand I'm doing B flat, G and D. Left hand moves to a D, and I've got D and F and A. Move to an octave B flat, and then I've got a B flat, a D and an F. And then I move to a C, which is a C, E, G. In the left I'm going to move to an octave D, and in the right hand D, F, A. That repeats again. Finish with that. So honestly, it doesn't really matter whether I'm doing the same thing or different things. This whole thing is for you guys to use as a blueprint to go ahead and do this however you feel you want to do this. So there's no right or there's no wrong way. I'm just literally just making it up as I pretty much go along, and trying to give you guys as much variation as I possibly can to make it as simple as I can, and then to sort of make it a little bit complicated for those of you who feel that you want to add just a little bit more to this. So if you want to change it, go ahead and do that. That's the whole point of this. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to check in the description bar underneath. There's a playlist where you can get more tutorials like this, and I'll see you in the next video.